sounds like it's all good news. Where shall we start? Dave, would you be the one to give us a report of what's transpired at Mickey?
Mayor, at 1:10 a.m., I received a call from the Deputy Secretary of KDH&E. He advised that they had received the results and we were cleared to immediately open our intakes and start operations at the plant. I then contacted the city manager and advised you that information, and from there I'll let Mickey take it.
Yeah, we had just, earlier that evening, contacted all the businesses and told them that they wouldn't have water this morning. And so when we got that message, the first thing we did was we came in and got a group together to start calling the businesses that we knew would want to know that they could have water this morning, the restaurants and the facilities like that. And it's just great news. It's, I would say that, really impressed with the staff. Terry Lieberger and the water department did a fabulous job on working out how to save storage in tanks and have it available. I really think they could have probably lasted till Sunday if they'd have had to, simply because of their expertise. They were in uncharted territory, but it's just he's been here long enough and has worked with those systems, him and his staff, that he has a feel for how the things work, even though he hadn't been here before. And it's hard to limit, and talk about one, because they all worked night and day. But I would have to say that a special thank you to April Nutt, because she's not even a city employee, and her staff, and she coordinated the volunteers. Of course, the whole coordination of what I would call the incident command was David Cowan. He did a fabulous job of really putting all the pieces together, and
Every time I came over, it seemed like a well-oiled machine. I was very, very impressed.
Yeah.
On the city staff efforts.
And the police department, Jerry did wonderful work, and they really showed what they could do in a pinch. And the city clerk did a great job on several things, including distributing water. And we had
I saw her loading the truck yesterday. I was impressed.
several of the commissioners that also pitched in with volunteers and helped. I think it's one of those things that we didn't think we could sustain the system, but we knew we needed to try to make every effort to, and it actually paid off. So I think they deserve a great deal of credit.
Yeah.
And the citizens, when you can get the system down to at night, not even can't even tell that you're using any, I think they realized that there was an issue. But in a lot of communities, I think they would realize that and not respond, but our citizens respond. So
Yeah.
we certainly appreciate them.
I think the efforts of going door to door yesterday and asking people to stop using.
I think that was one of the key strategies, was the canvassing of this, the whole city, leaving notes for those that we couldn't get a hold of. They were aware. It took a long time to do that, I know, but,
Yeah, and our communication, I thought was fairly good. Could always be better. It was certainly a lot better than it would have been without Kelly. She's our proofreader in chief, and always does a good job of keeping us, improving our communication ability.
And Terry, didn't I hear you say that last night the water usage was almost imperceptible?
It was imperceptible from our point of view of the plant.
Right.
It was pretty much imperceptible.
Yeah, the water levels were not dropping, which is
Not dropping. We maintained the same pressure all night long. And,
everybody on the system really jumped in and helped.
so the long and short is, as a community, we pulled together and we pulled this off. And what, I believe in miracles, but I think we created the miracle because we were able to do the things that we needed to do that kept us in the situation we're in. And I just don't know how you say thanks enough to all the people that were involved, and how their dedication and commitment to making this place a great place to live. I just don't know how you say thanks enough.
Yeah, we got help from the state and also from Shauna Wallace, who's here the whole time. And, there was Rural Water District 2.
Thank you, Sean.
I don't know, we don't know how important that was, that one day they were able to help us.
Right.
So, again, when you start listing people, you get in trouble because we're gonna forget some people, but everybody just worked together as a team, the whole city.
Special shout out to District Two, for water.
So Terry, we started the pumps up at about between 1 and 1:30, I understand.
Yes, the intake pumps.
Right, and so, and then it takes 4 or 5 hours to treat the water through the plant, so we're at full production now, right?
Yes, we're in full production and,
We're safe
right
in
now,
saying
are
everything's
filling
back to
everything
normal.
back up.
We're safe in saying everything's back to normal, the water's 100% safe, we didn't find any traces of even ethylene glycol in the water,
There's
so.
no traces of anything, there's no concern about the quality of the water, everything's back to normal.
Terry, you correct me if I'm wrong, I think if, this wasn't a holiday, we might have some concerns for heavy water users right now, but most of them are closed for the holidays, and we're gonna be anyway.
Yes, if industries were to come on, or if they would have came on at like 6 o'clock this morning, we would have had some issues supplying, but we're fine, everything's great.
Wonderful.
And we forget the people that came to town too, to visit relatives and friends. We had some last night from the motel coming down for drinking water, and, you know, they suffered the same problems, and their attitude was good, you know, they were understanding, so, you know, this was, really, like been said, a good example of the total community coming together. We had people come through last night that brought food to the line, brought a pie, brought soft drinks, asking, one truck just asked, what can I do, what can I go get you? And others, where can I volunteer? You know, it takes good organization to plan an event and in cooperation of everyone to make it happen like it did. And that's where, you know, this has been a total community effort to bring it success. And yeah, this isn't short of a miracle. It really is a miracle that we can see. There's so many factors that we can't control, but in the end result, we're back to producing water with no boil water. Pressure was maintained, the cooperation. There's so many factors that take a miracle to exist, and everything happened because of, you know, I don't know how many times on Facebook saw people say, we're praying for you, even visitors were praying for you. And I think that cooperation and that effort, and, you know, you can never short sell a prayer for what the power of that can do. And I think we're a living example of all this coming together in faith and cooperation. You can't make a person not flush a stool. You can't make them quit showering. You can't make them conserve water, but this was a willful effort on, 9,100 people. They all came together with a focus to preserve I was starting to refer to water as the gold for the 21st century. You don't, you know, we take it for granted that every time you turn that faucet on, and I've been amazed when I've visited the water treatment plant on the review and then the presentations of changing the knowledge that the staff has in water treatment, and it's the same with our sanitation department. I've seen the guys working in the cold in a ditch repairing a water line. I've seen them replace a sewer line that you wouldn't believe. They don't shut the stools off. They're down in the ditch with an active sewer replacing it. And this is, you know, we are very fortunate to have dedicated employees and people dedicated to the city of Independence residents that live here to make this happen. I don't think we can ever say thank you enough to everyone. This is really great news that we're sitting here now and can face a shower, or we don't have to shower with a friend. Share a flush. But, you know, we're really at a great point in time.
We'll leave that comment alone.
Edit that.
We're at desperate times, it takes desperate measures.
All right, so we need to take official action to rescind our original order. Do we already have that wording on that?
Yeah, you just need to adopt a resolution canceling the water emergency.
Okay. I don't have my glasses, can you read? I can't see anything. I
So,
know it's
Fred,
over
you
there.
making the motion?
Yes. Whereas the City of, Commission of Independence, Kansas finds that a water emergency no longer exists, whereas Resolution 2016-65, declaration of water emergency is hereby canceled. Now be it resolved that the City Commission of the City of Independence, Kansas declares that the water emergency does not exist in the City of Independence, and Resolution 2016-65 is hereby canceled. That would be a motion.
All right,
Second.
all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, wonderful. Any other discussion, questions, action?
Good job.
Woo-hoo.
Amazing. Everybody
Yay.
get some sleep and a shower.
Can we adjourn first?
Yeah, sure.
I just wanna make sure everybody had a chance to say what they wanted to say.
Thank you.
All right,
Everybody
adjourn.
did, good job.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.